We had 20 years to prepare for Independence Day sequel. Was it worth the wait? Let's find out. Independence Day Resurgence. So Independence Day Resurgence is actually the sequel to in 1996 Independence Day. I should remember that date because the movie just beats it over your head that this movie took place 20 years after the last movie. 20 years, the aliens had 20 years to come back, and now they're back, and yeah, is the movie good? This is a decent sci-fi action, turn your brain off popcorn movie to go see this summer. You know, it's pretty much the epitome of a summer movie. I mean, now right off the bat, I'm gonna probably express that I suggest you should go see the first Independence Day. I'm not gonna say like movies shouldn't really rely too much on you to remember the first movie in order to go into this one, but the movie kind of, one of the cons of the movie, I'll say it real quick, one of the cons of the movie, I will say that it does depend on you to know the lore of the first movie. You gotta have an attachment to the first movie. If you don't have an attachment to the first movie, you're gonna go to this movie and just be like, why should I care about these people? Just aliens, stomp the earth, blow it up, whatever. But since I do care about the first movie and the characters about that movie, I do want to see them get through the shit in this movie. So with that being said, look at the pros and cons, but I believe that Independence Day Resurgence is in theaters right now. Talk about us going to it. First off, acting in the movie, just like so many people to talk about, so let me just power through this. First of all, Jeff Goldblum, he comes back in the movie, and Jeff Goldblum is old, but he's still the Goldblum. Still bring the Goldblum, he was good in the movie, so Jeff, awesome. Bill Palmer, he's the president. He's, well, not really the president because it's been 20 years, but he's still decent enough in the movie. He's old as shit because it's been 20 years since the last movie. He's not really giving up the, the American speeches like he did in the first movie. So, Bill, you did okay. Right, now the new cast in the movie that we gotta talk about, kind of the newest character picking up the mantle, is we got Liam Hemsworth. Cool, snarky, likable guy and everything like that. Pretty much just think like, yeah, he's Thor and Captain America, like kind of love child. This guy. A new character also in the movie is Will Smith from Vivica A. Fox's son in the first movie. He's played by Jesse Usher. Pretty decent in the movie too. He got the job done and shit. He's giving out the play and everything, just like, yeah, America, this is how we're gonna do it. We'll kick these aliens' asses. There's like a lot of characters in the first movie are now back in this movie. They're just older now, so it's kind of like a blend of new school and old school, and that's our cast for this movie. Not plot in the movie is really simple as hell, because you should know it from the first trailer. It's pretty much been 20 years since the last movie came out, so it's been 20 years since the aliens have been like, yeah, Earth really kicked our asses, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna wait for 20 years, and then we're gonna come back and really tear into some shit. But luckily, us on Earth were just like, you know what, we're gonna take the alien ship from the first movie, salvaging those parts and everything, and now we got our souped up 2035 alien tech and shit. We're gonna go kick some ass. And so pretty much more or less the aliens come back and they bring this huge ass armada mothership. Like, imagine this ship is huge as fuck. This is the ship, and here's Earth, and it just covers the Earth, like the whole top of the Earth, like a hat. And pretty much the aliens just came back and they're here to just take over Earth and blow the Earth up and shit. That's what we're gonna do. And now the humans are gonna fight back. So pretty much think of the plot from the first movie just in this movie now with 2016 tech. Yeah, we'll get to the action in the movie. The action in the movie is pretty spectacular. Visually, it is cool seeing the aliens and the sci-fi guns shooting shit like fuck that. That's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. But the flip side to that is that I will say it's nothing too groundbreaking or nothing you quite haven't seen. Something like Elysium and Interstellar or Edge of Tomorrow. I will almost say you saw it done better in that movie than you did in this movie. But like I said, the key word in this movie is that there's nothing too much groundbreaking. Just, typical sci-fi action shit. Just happens to be in the world of Independence Day. Also, that's probably one of the major cons of this movie. The fact that this movie is definitely, as you can tell, is supposed to be a sequel, whichever from sequel out. It's got to be bigger and badder than the first movie. It's got to be bigger. The aliens got to be bigger. The aliens got to be more deadlier. The tech's got to be better. Well, as we know, sometimes bigger isn't always better. Quantity over quality. That's the motto. And I will say that the movie does suffer from almost all the same plot holes and things that brought the first movie down in this way. You spend time with characters that you don't really care too much about. You spend time with characters that don't have enough character development, so it's kind of like, why should I care? And the movie kind of bounces between so many different characters. You're just like, again, why should I care about this shit? And when we finally do get to the aliens and stuff like that, and they're doing their shit, it's just like, hey, Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow did it better. At the end of the day, I'm gonna say that Independence Day Resurgence, like I said, it's a June summer movie. Just go see the movie, just have a good time. Don't go into it thinking it's gonna be better than the first one. Don't go into it thinking it's gonna be deeper than the first one. Just go into it, just wanna have a good time, popcorn, whatever. I think the movie's pretty decent. The action is nothing groundbreaking, but still decent enough to watch and everything. It's pretty cool. I will say the movie is worth seeing in IMAX, at least on that part, because visually it is spectacular. That first 10 minutes of the movie, visually impressive. With that being said, I'm gonna say that Independence Day Resurgence is indeed an 8 out of 10, which is worth seeing at full admission. So Independence Day Resurgence is in theaters right now. You're gonna go see it. Whatever you think about it, put a comment, let me know. Just talk about Independence Day Resurgence because it's out. Go check it out. Why not? Remember, guys, subscribe. Until next time.
Here they go.